Well, the little lady was ready to get on home and spend some time with her Sarah, so we drove around, you know, we saw a lot of the faraway lights, and so now I'm going to take a quick walk around the area, see what I can find, and I'm going to put on my coat before I do that, though. I have upset the dogs while trying to film my neighbor's Christmas tree. I think these people had a few more lights on earlier, but here's what they have left. Thomas! Thomas! No! I just put my butt on your car. I just wanted you to know that. Okay. Just a set of simple blue twirly lights. Oh, I got a Christmas tree back in there too. And then here's these people's flashing bits right there. Little white tree in the window. And I like the little purple tendrils they got going around their front door. They don't have any lights, but yeah, I'm not focusing very well. They do have a very pretty Christmas tree in their window. Can't really see their tree very well, but I like the rustic feel of their front porch. And their kitty. I don't think they stole Bright Eyes. Got a little bit here on this apartment complex. There's a little thing in the window, and some lights there on the end. And here, most of these are behind their cars, unfortunately. But there's that. And there's that house way back in there with two wreaths. This may be something I tried to film a couple years ago, but they had them all turned off. All but one. And little candy cane lights. We have a pretty Christmas tree back in there. Oh, and their little angel changes colors. And some pretty blueness going up there on their front porch, and some candles in the windows. Got a pretty deck here at the end of this dead-end street. And a tree and some candles going. Pretty nice. Got some reindeer over here watching the show over here. I got some nice pretty lights going along the front end of their house here. Front edge, I guess I should say. Got some simple pretty blue over here. And I believe this is the house 2 years ago that I thought their trash was some kind of animal. I don't think they have trash out there today, just that, whatever that is, because my camera doesn't focus very well in the dark. And it still won't. It's their mailbox. I like their glowy wreath they have by their front door. And this is the place with the pretty door that, like, reflects the lights as you walk. I don't know if you can see that very well. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Some nice pretties around the front door. I don't want to walk on anyone's property, and I'd have to walk into their driveway to really see their Christmas tree there very well from a good angle, but that's what it looks like from here, from the street. Alright, you can barely see me there. I'm going to attempt to get out to the trailer park without killing myself, because it's a little bit earlier this year than I was walking around 2 years ago, so there's a lot more cars to potentially hit me on the highway, but cross your fingers. See, but in a way, it's almost good that I'm doing this a little bit earlier, because like the place with the two wreaths actually already has their lights shut off, so I caught them just in time. Here's the end of that apartment complex with the lights on it. Made it here without incident. Yay, there were no cars at all. So we're here in Pembroke Park now. We're gonna see if anybody has some lights out here. I don't think you can see those. It's Some decorations in the window there. They did have a tree back there at that house, but I couldn't get a good angle between the car and the front porch, so I skipped it. But it was there. There was one guy with lights back there, but the first time I walked by, I didn't have he was outside and I didn't have the balls to ask him, like, hey, do you mind if I film your lights real quick? And then the second time he wasn't there. So, but there are a few Christmas lights out here, just not too many. Oh, and there's a couple up here up front, flashing real pretty. I think that's about as close to the Carlisle Christmas tree as I'm gonna get you guys. I was about to do something super crazy and cut through the cemetery there, but the gate was closed and there's no fence on it. But I don't want to, like, you know, superstitious. Don't want to walk over a grave or something, so here maybe I better just skip that one. Go along the road. Guess somebody didn't want their Royals bat. It's understandable. It's very quiet out here, but there's no entrance this way either. So testing my bravery will not happen this evening. Oh, good light here. I guess there should be. I'm gonna take you up around the old courthouse and see if there is any lights up that way, because I don't think we got to that area. You know, with those sirens going off, I was like, by walking by those big stone pillars, did I set off some kind of, like, I don't think Warrensburg has that good of a security system for its cemetery, but it's like, did I trip something? And now the cops are coming to get me because I'm, like, breaking in to, like, chat with the dead people or something. Got a few here, couple flashing on the side. I like the color scheme of the tree or trellis or whatever that is there, going up to their wreath on top of the house. A few in the window here and a wreath on the door. You can kind of see it with my camera. Like the red and blue and white. Red, white, and blue. I don't know if I got this giant snowflake in the window, because that's awesome. No one else in town has that. I think they've torn down some of that old building over there. Not that it isn't falling in by itself. Well, sadly, it doesn't look like the courthouse has any lights set up. Disappointment. I believe we actually already were down this way, because I remember going by that thing with the diamond on it, but there's the little house with the wheel from 2 years ago. You can see the wheel a little bit better, I think. Oh, the diamond is actually a window. I just scared off a cat. But this is the awesome house that you still can't see. You can kind of maybe see the steps to that tree house back there, but it's friggin' awesome. And they have their front porch all set up with a hangy penguin that's spinning around the wrong way, and a snowman. See, here's the dragon. I don't think you can see it very well, though. No lights, but a nice wreath on the door. No lights, but a cross. And I think people looking out the window at me. Coming all this way was not all for naught. A few Christmas lights here, some blinkety blinkies. Why do I get the feeling this is the area of Warrensburg where people get stabbed? At least 4 houses I've passed out here are for sale. And the business there, whatever that is. But, yeah, so I'm thinking, and it all leads to a dead end. So I'm thinking I'm not going to find any lights out here, and I should just probably turn back before I get stabbed by those geese. I almost thought I would go out there, but then I decided, fuck no. I'm not sure. This is like 4th Street or something. And I do see some lights out here. I guess it's a through street. I don't really know. I'm confused. See, this house is at the end of the street where hardly anyone's going to see them. And they still put forth effort. Because they got, the candles down here, and they got the candles in the window. Actually looks pretty cool. So I appreciate the effort you put in, people at the end of whatever street I'm on. And I'm pretty sure that just leads right back around to death. Okay, I guess I am testing my bravery a bit. Because I am taking this, holy crap. I can barely see the road up here. But there's a huge patch of ice up there. I can see that. But, yeah, this is just leading me right back around to where I was, where that business is. So, I don't think I need to go there. They have a nice display up there. Even if they don't have, like, lights or lights on. I don't believe I filmed these yet. I still don't know what street I'm on. But the geese are still following me somewhere back there, waiting to stab me. And here's a little bit of something. Snowman and them going up the ladder there. And actually the things that sound like... Oh, there's some more on this side that I didn't know about. Back on their deck. The things that kind of sound like a waterfall are the snow globe. You have boxing gloves? Merry Christmas. Even if he wants to punch you in the face. Maybe those are lollipops. I can't tell. But there's also the reindeer and Santa. Well, the reindeer is helping Santa down the hole. And he's helping him out of the hole. Okay, okay. And then they're do-si-doing, swinging their partner around and around. And then over here is the... I'm going to get closer to that. A carousel, I guess. So... that is pretty cool. You can kind of see a little bit of lights there through the trees. Like I said, we came through this area, so I don't know what I filmed and what I didn't. I mean, we didn't come through this area. There's a chihuahua yipping at me from that window. And there's the geese again. But yeah, it's pretty much just me and my footsteps. Hopefully not a second set of footsteps coming up behind me. Well, this road led me to an apartment complex with at least one cool door. You can kind of see the city of Warrensburg from up here. And the lady on top of the tower. Why is it? I don't know why it's giving me that little sign. Maybe I'm getting too close. My zoom. Whoa. A little bit of Christmas blue there. Love the big white Christmas tree they got in there. Guess I'm a fan of the white Christmas tree. That doesn't make me racist or anything. Like their lights against the stone and then the little flashy flash. And the flashy of the pretty Christmas tree back there. That is awesome sauce. Make your own damn tree. I like the spirit. I don't know for sure that I got this cute little display as we came by. Or they have a white Christmas tree over there too. And a tree in there. And a little bit of, I guess, there's a little bit all the way down here. There's a little wreath. And, there's some blue. The wreath house also has their tree in the back lit up. Pretty sparkly lights here on the corner. The people with the pretty rope lights already have theirs turned off. Just in time again, lucky me. This one might have been one of the first things that I filmed on the drive, but if not, here it is. If so, here it is again. I was pretty sure there was an angel somewhere up this street when I turned around and went back to get that one on the corner. But it was no longer on by the time I came down here. So I guess it's about that time for people to be turning them off for the night. A simple, pretty little patio. Santa really is Satan. Give him your soul with your cookie. I don't know if I filmed this on the drive or not. Again. Well, I am in and peed. That was after being out in the cold for so long. That was definitely very important. Oh, man. I honestly don't know if I'm going to go out and film anymore. It's midnight now. The only other thing I could think of that I would want to go film is possibly Pine Street. Just to see if any of the businesses uptown, you know, have their lights on. Thank you for stabbing me in the stomach, Buffy. You're not an asshole at all. So if I do go film any of Pine Street or any of the main drag or whatever, you will have known because you will have already seen it, because this is the thing that I'm going to put at the last. So, but I haven't had any sleep yet, and I don't know, so I might just go crash for now. But hopefully you enjoyed this year. My little scary adventures. If you come across this video first somehow and you would rather see more lights and less of me talking, and blank screens because there's no light, I will put a link at the end of the video to the other video where me and Sarah and Patricia are driving around Warrensburg looking at lights. I got a little bit further than I did on foot to some of the swankier areas of Warrensburg that had some prettier lights to look at. So, or at least in greater scale, you know. I was just kind of like, oh, there's a house here. Oh, there's a house here. Oh, but so yeah, that is, whether I film more or not, this is the end of the video. So, in the end of the 2012 Warrensburg Christmas lights videos, I do have, you know, the last few years on YouTube somewhere. You can look them up, I don't know, or I can link those below in the description-y box. So, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or whatever it is that you celebrate. I hope it's a very merry one, and a good New Year, since I probably won't talk to you before then, or if I do, it's not in this video, so you might not come across it anyway. But y'all have a good one.